Hello, I'm Michael, and I am sitting here back in Colorado, and I have here Sam. He was one of our participants in the 2024 trip to Ecuador, and here to share a little bit of Sam's experiences with the trip. So, yeah, anything you'd like to share, Sam?
Well, it was an incredible trip. It was like one of the most amazing trips I've ever done. Well, one thing I want to say is like Giuseppe and Marcelo were really great leaders with big hearts and so much information. So we started out at like 14,000 feet up in the Andes. Such a magical place. It was like a walk on water. It was like the land had water. Like sometimes it was swampy. Sometimes there were just like streams rolling through. And the pristine lakes is really magical. I mean, these crystal clear lakes that were just like beaming with life force. I just felt like the strength of the land there, the strength of the mountains. It's such a coming together of the group, the strength of the group. And very beautiful, and then we went down into to the jungle with the Secopai and Basilio, and going down the river in a canoe. There was a rainbow right in front. We were going like heading right under the rainbow that was right in front of us. It was a perfect welcome.
I know for myself, one of the things that I love about the trip is that it's not just a resort that we're going to. It's more of an adventure, you know. We're on our feet for a while in the highlands, and then we get in the canoe. Is there any part of the trip in particular that stood out to you?
I mean, so there's kind of like the three like big parts. I mean, I was really impacted by the hike in the highlands. I was really impacted by the Yahe ceremony, and another thing that there were only a couple of us chose to do it, but there was one day we went out fishing with the Secopai. That was so beautiful to me. Going out into the land to to get our food for the night, and to see like that indigenous way of living and be part of that. Like somebody just went and grabbed a leaf from like some kind of palm tree and just cut off the leaves, so it was just the center pole part of it, and just tied some fishing wire, and like that was the fishing pole. And
how was the ceremony for you, the Yahe ceremony?
That was the most incredible ceremony. So I've had many ayahuasca ceremonies, and the way the medicine came through was so beautiful. It just felt like it held me. Like there are times when the medicine can be stressful, well, like particularly when it's strong. And this was like very strong, but just so for me so beautiful. It wasn't stressful. It felt like I was just really well held and supported by the medicine in a way that was very unique. Joseph said there was a third plant in there. Normally ayahuasca, there's the ayahuasca vine, and then there's some kind of DMT plant, which for one thing, so what the plant they use down there, they call Yahe Oko. In the West, we normally call it Shalipanga. It has not just DMT, but 5-MeO, which is, it makes for a very profound, for me, like a union with the divine. I think you were talking about with Michael how like it's like all the diversity of the jungle and all the energy of the jungle goes into those plants. I think that really comes through. and Joseph said there was what they call Waiyahe. So the Tara Yahe is the vine that we might call ayahuasca. The Yaheoko is the Chalitanga, and the Waiyahe, he said he doesn't know what the botanical name is. It's like mystery plant, but
like endemic to the area.
Yeah. It was incredibly beautiful, and there were bats there. I could hear the bats like whizzing right over my head, and and the singing that Basilio did was quite incredible. And I wanted to say thank you too, Michael. I didn't mention like you are such a bright light, and you have so much wisdom, and I really like I honestly it just when you talk about the knowledge that you have, it's really incredible, and I want to thank you for putting that trip together, and yeah.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure having you here, Sam. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.